Hey team, Alex here. Thanks for joining me. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 10 tips I have for you for high school tryouts going forward, because I know a lot of us are about to go through this process or even just starting this process. And I would argue it's not just one practice, it's not just one day, it's not just a week, it's the whole season. The coach and coaches will be evaluating you through the whole season, and you should be evaluating yourself and doing checks and balances of how you're doing in certain areas, the certain areas that we're going to be covering today, and thinking about this before you go into the trial, before you go into a practice, before you go into a game, and take this also through the recruiting process, because this will definitely help as well. Before we get into the tips, I have a trivia for you today. I want you to see if you can get the right answer. Where was the first competitive baseball game played? Where was the first competitive baseball game played? Was it Yankees Field? Was it Elysians Field? Or was it Wrigley Field? Think about that for a second. And it is Elysian Field, which is in New Jersey. The first game, which was first competitive game, any guesses? June 19th, 1846. Yes, amazing. So some fun baseball statistics there for you. I hope you got something from it. And if you get anything from this video, please smash that like button, that thumbs up right down here, and subscribe to my channel. Would love that. Helps me a lot, and I'm here just to help you guys go through this recruiting process and just get better on and off the field. I put out a weekly video, so make sure you subscribe. All right, let's get in today. Tip number one is try out at your best position. And I'm not saying neglect the other positions that you play, but just for your tryout specifically, show your best skills at your best position. Okay, that's what we want to do. Coaches want to see where you can help most, okay? And then you can show your other skills or your other position at another time. You're definitely going to be able to do that as you go, and you'll be able to communicate that with the coach as well. Tip number two is be aggressively under control. Hey, take hacks, throw the ball hard, but don't be out of control, all right? We don't want to make errors up the middle. We don't want to throwing balls to the backstop, but you want to be aggressive and you want to take hacks. The tryout and the practice is not the time to be tentative. Be aggressive. Be aggressive with your hacks. Be aggressive with your throws. Tip number three is warm up properly and get warm. Get your blood flowing. You're going to perform better, and also taking it easy and warm up while coaches watch a lot of that is not impressing anybody, and it's also going to be a red flag. Tip number four is communicate with the coach. When you get to the tryout, communicate with them. Have eye contact. Go shake the hand. Tell them you're excited to be playing and excited to show your skills at that level. And then when you go, thank them. All right, make sure you thank them. Communicate, guys. Don't be the guy that's over in the corner, okay? You need to learn how to have communication and communication skills as you go. Yep, it might be a little bit uncomfortable, but that's okay. This is part of growing up and getting better. It's just like practicing on the baseball field. Tip number five, dress the part. Have your pants, have your shirt tucked in, have your hat the right spot, not all crooked or crazy. Don't forget your hat. Don't be the guy that wears shorts and low socks. Just don't be that guy. Look the part, guys. It says a lot about yourself, and also could be a red flag if you're just not prepared and dressed and look the part. The coaches want to have an environment of professionalism, and part of that is dressing the part. Tip number six is run and hustle everywhere, okay? This is something that you guys know, but I need to reiterate this. You need to be running and hustling everywhere. Do not be the guy that thinks he's too cool to hustle and you're not running. Again, this could be a huge red flag going forward for a coach if you are not showing hustle and you're not running everywhere. If anything, you running everywhere and running somewhere with some intent, it can be attractive to a coach right away, okay? And shows that you care too. Guys, coaches want guys that care about how they play the game and the team as a whole in making the team. Tip number seven is timeliness. Make sure you're early and you stay late. Now, staying late doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get extra work in, which that said would be great, okay? But really what I mean is stay late to help the team, help the coaches clean up the dugout, clean up the surrounding areas, make sure you break your position. And then if you want to go get some extra work in, which again will be great, and it is what it takes, then go get your hacks. Don't stay late and then you got guys on the field or in the dugout cleaning everything up and you're taking hacks and other guys are cleaning up and the coaches are cleaning up. Don't do that. Clean up first, then go take your hacks or whatever extra work you're going to do. Tip number 8, do not be a grade risk. This is just upfront and honest. So if you don't have the grades, you're not going to play. And this is for recruiting as well too. So don't be a grade risk. If you are struggling in a class, make sure you're getting help. Spend a little more time on that class. Ask the teacher for more help. Be proactive with the teacher. You can go a long way if you just show a teacher or a coach that you actually want to get better and you want to learn. Okay, don't be a grade risk. Tip number 9 is be prepared. Okay, this might be, if we have tryouts tomorrow, this might be a little bit late, but work on your weaknesses. Make sure that you're working on certain skill sets for your particular position and that you are getting better and that you are in shape, no doubt about it. Tip number 10, last but not least, is don't show up cold. Mainly with your arm, of course with your bat as well, but with your arm. Guys, if you haven't thrown properly, like leading up to tryouts or practice, and you just hop right into 4 or 5, 6 days a week of throwing, that's when we have arm issues, okay? And we have arm problems and tendonitis and God forbid Tommy John. We do not want that. So don't show up cold. You should be throwing a few weeks before practice even starts and hitting and everything else, running, conditioning, nutrition, etc. from there. Hey guys, I hope this list helps you. Good luck with your tryouts. Hey, be aggressive out there. Have confidence in yourself. Walk around like you own it, not in a cocky way, but you have confidence in yourself. And be self-aware, self-assess. You're not going to be perfect. You're going to fail at some of these, but correct and keep moving forward. Let me know if you have any questions. See you in the next video.